Welcome to the Aegis booth here at SMT Hybrid Packaging in Nuremberg. I'm joined by Dr. Nolting from Aegis. Nice to see you again, Dr. Nolting.
Hello, Trevor. Nice to see you again.
Yeah. So we've got a couple of new products on the booth this week, but more specifically we want to talk about your scheduling product. Where does that fit into the mix, and tell me some of the key features of it?
Yeah, we detected with our MES solution over the last years that most of the customers were looking for a very easy to handle tool where they can have an overview to the scheduling of their work in order, of the work in order and in process in their factory, to see where the different work orders are located, where they are starting, and where they are looking for bottlenecks in the future in their system. So we implemented now in our new R3 release a scheduling tool where the operators of the MES system very easily can import the work orders from their leading ERP system, which is for sure still the matter of fact in most of the factories and also at our customers. And with these work orders, they start now to make the fine plannings based on material availability. This is one of the biggest advantages of our scheduling module. It is not just only to make the utilization of the capacities in an optimal way, but it is more to look for the material availability. If the material is not there, you could not start a work order. And this is matter of fact in most of the low mix, high volume, or high mix, low volume manufacturing processes.
Yeah, definitely. When you go into these types of facilities, it's very common to see a lot of machines idle, and you hear different figures, like IPC saying there's an average of 37% downtime. Some people saying much higher than that. But this is where you can make a real benefit with factory automation, is to try and reduce that amount of downtime by making sure materials are there in time.
Yeah, that's exactly our focus. If you look here at the trade show especially, you can see that a lot of new machines are available with even higher performances, so that means higher capacities, placements per hour available. But if you then look into the factories, they have bought this very new and very high performance machines, and the machines are standing still, so you have no throughput at that time. And if you look then deeper into the reasons for that, you very often will see that material is not available. Right. And with our tool, we are trying to handle the material workflow starting when the material is getting into your factory at the goods receiving position, and then moving the material through all the working processes until the final product is delivered to your customers.
Right. Yeah, no, I definitely see that is one of the big bottlenecks in the factory space, and with all this smart factory optimization going on, people are always talking about yield, but I think some of the biggest gains are going to be made in actual the supply chain side and scheduling correctly. What about maintenance scheduling? We talked about this a little bit off camera. I mean, is this something that you can also include in the product?
Yeah, for sure. Basic timeline for the scheduling system is that we are using a shift system, so a shift planning tool, and then based on this shift planning tool, you could enter into this plan your preventative maintenance schedule. So that the preventative maintenance managers can see when is the preventative maintenance planned for different machines, for different lines, and in parallel you are planning your work orders to the same lines. And then you can see overlappings very easily. You can see there's a work order planned for this time which is very urgent, which has priority number 1, and is it possible to shift maybe the preventative maintenance by a bit, and then we very easily schedule or reschedule the maintenance time in between two work orders, where it is easy to handle, in order not to stop running work orders.
Right. Yeah, you want to. If you do it in between changeovers, that's the obvious time to do it. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for that. It's obviously a Productronica year. There's a lot of innovation going on here at Aegis. Can we expect to see something really interesting in November?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Yes, matter of fact is that this scheduling part and the logistic which we are introducing last year, that this is quite new, and we are still on the enhancement of both of these tools, and we try really to make it to a complete system solution integrated into our MES platform FactoryLogix, which is then demonstrated on the Productronica show in Munich in November.
Okay, well, Dr. Notley, we will certainly look forward to seeing that in November. Thank you for
Looking forward to
joining us
seeing you.
today.
Trevor, thank you.